Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, and welcome to Week 4 against the Detroit Lions at home, playing at Soldier Field. The biggest thing here is going to be after the debacle of last week. We need to play good, solid offense the entire game and actually come out and do it the entire game. The biggest thing we had last week is we crumbled in the third quarter and we let that game get away from us, but we got to forget about last week. Games like that do get away from you, and we took the loss from the Cowboys. Today, for the Lions, they're going to have a lot of dynamic running, and they have a lot of a good offense here after replacing Megatron, which is not going to be very easy. But here we go in week 4. It's going to be kneeled down by Tate, and we will see Matthew Stanford come out here. 50 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 592 yards. A little bit beat up in the first game of the season, but he's played the last 2 or 3 weeks now. So Stanford dropping back. Quick throw on the left side, and that's going to be to Tate. And he will actually drop the ball, but it will be a face mask during that tackle on Tracy Porter. So that'll be a first down, 15 yards as Riddick takes it on the left side. Has nothing but room in front of him, crossing the Bears territory to the 47. So Stanford, quick drop, looking, going to throw on the right side. That's going to be Roberts making his way to the 34 after breaking a tackle there. So here is Stanford out of shotgun, giving it to Riddick on the left side, and he's going to be met by Amos on that stop. It's a good running play. So on the offense, the inside the line with Tomlinson is the youngest there, but they're trying to replace a lot of the guys outside. Curley and Tate will be the ones out wide. And we will see a lot of the tandem of Riddick and Ridley. But here we go on defense. Hicks has been doing a decent job in the run defense, but that line has been unrun all day long. Leonard Floyd has been a big draft pick with his 3 sacks in the year. And then with our safeties, we still have Jones Quarty having a very good year, being the leading tackler on the team. But right there is going to be caught by Ebron for a first down. Stanford pressure on his face, is able to give it to Roberts there. He'll be down at the 1. So a pitch out to Riddick. He'll be tripped up, and then the tackle is finished off by Freeman. Looking here, Stanford. Be a quick throw at the left side of the Tate on that slant route, and that will be a touchdown. Can't be stopped there by Hall. So here we go as Mariani takes that one for about the 3-yard line. Just can't get it to the 30, be stopped at the 29. So here we go as we will see our quarterback Jay Cutler come out here. Got beat up last game, didn't finish last game, but 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And we are going into our 4th game, trying not to turn over the ball quickly. So we're going to start the day with Langford up the middle for a gain of 7. On the shotgun, giving it to Langford again up the middle. Has a slight hole there, and he will be stopped, but we will get the first down. 5-step drop. Cutler looking, has time, and it is going to be knocked away from Miller before he can get his hands on it. So the line here has been doing a decent job, a little bit pressure on the outsides at times. And then Langford has been doing a great job at running back. But Kevin White has been the biggest shocker this year, having a good year so far. As Miller takes that one and be pushed out of bounds by Van Noy, but it'll be a first down. Giving this to Langford, going up the middle. He will have a little bit of room before he is tackled there. On the defense, Ezekiel Anza is the biggest threat here on defense. John Bostic, the former Bear, will be playing it in the middle in the place of the injured Levy. And then out wide, Leon Hall coming in and shoring up a little bit of the secondary for the Lions to drop back here. Cutler's going to put it out wide to Jeffrey. He will not be able to hang on to it. It is taken out by Slay. 3rd and 7. Pressure gets to Cutler. His he throws, and that will be incomplete. So Stanford will look to increase this lead after scoring a touchdown last drive. Riddick on the left side has some room in front of him. Big spin move there, and he will be taken down at the 33. So Stanford dropping back. Going to be a faster out in the flat there, and it's going to hit his receiver in the hands, and he will drop it. So here's Stanford, 3rd and inches. looking. He's going to give this one to Riddick. He'll have the first down barely as he's taken down by Hicks. So Roberts in motion here. Dropping back. Stanford quick throw, and that will be to Roberts there. Had a little bit of room in front of him, and he will get a gain of 5. So giving the handoff to Riddick. He has some room down the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Amos at the 40. That's a good run there. Some good vision there in the holes too. As Ridley gets this one on the left side. He's going to break one tackle. Past the 30 to the 20. One man to beat, and he's going to be dragged inside the 5 to the 4 by Jones Quarty. So first and goal. Giving this to Riddick, and he's going to be hit hard by Trevathan. Second and goal. Dropping back. Pressure in Sanford's face. He's going to throw that outside. It will be caught, but out of bounds. So third and goal. The Bears need a goal line stand here. He's going to throw on the right side, and Curley will come up with it. A little bit of a mismatch out there for Jones Quarty. So Langford to get this one going on the right side and cutting it back up the middle to the 40. Second and 2, giving this to Langford. I'm going on the left side. Has some room in front of him to the 48, as that's the first play of the second quarter. So here we go, giving it to Langford up the middle, dragging a couple Lions with him until he's dragged down into Lions territory, dropping back, looking. Blitz by the Lions, and that will be overthrown. Third and 6, dropping back. Cutler has time, trying to get that to Miller. It's off his hands while he's hitting. Van Noy comes up with it. Going on the right side, and Cutler's going to make the tackle. Actually, it's Grisau's going to make the tackle there at the 36. The Lions trying to attack more on their lead on that slant route, and it hits Curley in the hands, and he will drop it. Stanford giving it to Riddick. A little bit of over pursuit there by Trevathan, as Riddick has a big hole up the middle, and he will be taken down by Porter at the 7. A little bit of I formation play action. Stanford looking, has time. Then finally the pass rush gets to him. That will be Pernell McPhee on the sack. A little bit of good coverage sack there as we go in the second. Looking. Stanford throws to the right side of Riddick, and that will be barely a gain there as it's caught before going out of bounds. Stanford dropping back, looking. Bears, good coverage downfield. It's going to be a dump off to the 8, and the Lions will tack on 3. So Cutler dropping back, looking. Short throw to Eddie Roy on the right side, and he will have a gain of 3 there, trying to get this offense going. Cutler dropping back. Pressure finally getting to his face as that's a dump off to Langford coming out of the backfield on the right side, and he will be a yard short of the first down. Giving it to Langford going up the middle. He's going to push his way past the marker, and that will be a gain to the 37. So play action to Langford. Cutler looking. He's going to put it off in the flat on the right side to Miller as he's knocked out of bounds by Bostic at the 47. Cutler is going to give this to Langford. He's going to have the first down, getting to the 48. Only a gain of 1, but he got it. So first and 10. 4:55 left to play in the first half. It's thrown on the left side and over Langford's head. Here, drop back. Cutler, quick throw over to Alshon Jeffrey in the slant. He can't hold on with it. It's ripped out by the defense. Play action, looking. Cutler sacked by Van Noy, and Van Noy's having a great game. 1 sack, 1 interception, 4 tackles, doing a great job. So Riddick getting this one out of the pistol. Stop for a short gain there. It looks like Amos and company stop him after a gain of 2. So here is Stanford looking. He's going to give this to Riddick going up the middle, and that will be a good gain until the safeties finally crash down after a first down. Stanford dropping back. Good pocket as Roberts just tries to dodge one hit behind hard, but holds on to the football. Riddick on the right side. He is not going to be able to get away from Jones Quarty, but there is a holding penalty, and it looks like it will be on the offense. So first and 19. Stanford dropping back, looking. Throw on the right side, and it will be dropped by Curley. Second and 19. Stanford look for a little help this time, so they stop dropping it, going over the middle. And Roberts is going to have this one, taking it into Bear territory for our first down to 37. We are under 2 minutes to play. Out of the pistol, Stanford, quick throw with pressure in his face, and Jones Quarty and company take him down after a gain of 3. Stanford looking. Blitz by the Bears again, dumping it off to Ridley, and he will be stopped after a short game. 3rd and 5. Stanford, quick drop, pressure in his face. Going to throw it down the left side, barely getting it off, but it is overthrown. So Cutler, 49 seconds left. Down 20, we need some points here. Eddie Royal, big stiff arm as he catches it on Bostic, and he will get down to the 49. Looking here, Cutler dropping back. Pressure in his face, off his back foot to Miller, and he will get out of bounds at the 41. That'll make it 2nd and 1. Cutler dropping back, pressure in his face again, but it's dumped off there to Langford for a first down, trying to do a spin move to get away from traffic, but they will take their first time out. Play action by Cutler, clean pocket, throwing on the right side to Miller as he takes it out of bounds on that catch to the 18. Drop back, Cutler looking, and he will be sacked there on the left side by Ezekiel Anza there, and we will take our final timeout, trying to go for the end zone here. Cutler dropping back, pressure in his face, going to throw on the right side, and that is in double coverage. Luckily, it wasn't picked off by Bostic. So 3rd and 16. Cutler trying to go for the end zone here. Pressure in his face again. He's going to be off the mark intended for Miller. So Robbie Gold will come out, put it straight through the uprights, and it will be good. That will be at least getting on the board for Chicago as we go into halftime, and we have a lot of work to do going in the second half. It's 22-3. We do get the ball first, but the biggest thing we have is, again, we're starting slow, not being able to get the offense going. We're not able to protect the football. We throw one pick, although it was a deflection. So we'll see what we can do in the second half. Here we go, and the second half is kicked off there to Mariani, and he will get it about 2 yards deep. He's going to pass the 20 to the 25 to 30, taken down at the 35 there, and we have a decent field position, the best we've had all day. So Langford is going to get this one on the right side, break a tackle, and fall forward to the 41. 9 rushes for 43 yards for him. So dropping back here, Cutler, quick drop, going to be flushed out of the pocket to the right side. Throw this to Zach Miller. He'll have a first down, as that's a good extension by Cutler. Going to be a delay handoff to Langford, and he will have a decent gain there, working the Lions territory. Gain of 3. Cutler's there. Blitz is picked up just in time. Eddie Royal picks that one off on the out route, and picks that one up on the out route, getting to the 26. So Langford's got this one up the middle, fighting for extra yards to the 19, our first red zone of the day. So here we go. Cutler give it to Howard. He has room on the outside. The 10, the 5. He will beat everyone, and Jordan Howard, the rookie, will have his first rushing touchdown of the year, and there we go. So it is a 10-point game. We're finally getting something going for the Bears offense here. Riddick stood up by Eddie Goldman, and that will be a no gain there. But after a false start, Stanford 2nd and 5. Tate will have this on the right side, getting to the 27, and that will make it a 3rd and 8. Looking here, Stanford, 5-step drop, looking, has time. Pressure finally gets to him, good coverage downfield, and that will be a sack by Trevathan, but he will be hurt and will not return. I think he will be out 5 to 8 weeks with that hip issue there. Langford getting that one for a gain of 9. Going on 2nd down, dropping back. Cutler looking. Going to be over the middle, short route to Kevin White for a first down, working inside Lions territory again to the 47. So Cutler giving this to Langford, going the right side. He has some room, evades a man, and finally taken down at the 37. 2nd and 1. Howard in the backfield. Cutler dropping back, looking, quick throw with pressure in his face to Zach Miller, and that'll be a first down. So here is Cutler working this one, pitch out to Langford. He'll get around the edge to the 30 and be pulled down at the 27. Good day here for this Bears offense in the second half. Cutler, clean pocket finally. He's going to scramble with it, and he will slide just before getting hit to the 17, first down. Dropping back, Cutler looking, pressure in his face, and that one is off the mark. Looked like just a straight throwaway. Drop back again, looking. Has some space there to Marquise Wilson, putting in between 4 defenders, and that will be a touchdown as the Bears ink closer. It's a 3-point game. Stanford drop back on the left side, and there is Tate getting that one for a gain of 6. This Lions defense is showing its inconsistencies it's had over the past couple years. Riddick getting this one stopped by McPhee, and Christian Jones is replacing Trevathan. So drop back, Stanford, 3rd and 4. Quick drop out to Ebron. He will have a first down there. Good tight coverage by Jones Quarty, but he will still get it. Here out of the pistol, giving it to Riddick, going on the left side, and he will be stopped there by Callahan after a gain of 2. Stanford's going to give it to Riddick again. It has some holes out here. And finally, before dragging a couple Bears, will be pushed down and tackled by Fuller after a good gain there, making it in the Bears' territory to the 45. So Stanford looking. Will have a receiver open in the middle with slants there to Roberts, and it'll be a 9-yard gain. A little I formation, heavy to the tight on the right side. Going to give it to Riddick, and he'll be stopped there by the rookie Jonathan Bullard. And it will be another 3rd and 1. Again, giving this to Riddick, and he will be stopped this time by Christian Jones, and they will say 4th and inches. So after tacking on 3 here, the Bears, Mariani will take this at the goal line, passing the 30 to 35, and drag down at the 36. The Bears finally can take a lead if they score a touchdown. Cutler dropping back, looking, pressure in his face. He will fumble it, but it'll be recovered by the right tackle, Bobby Massey. So Cutler here is setting up a screen to Langford. He's going to have room in front of him, but just trip over Kyle Long and can't get around him. So 3rd and 16. Looking here, Cutler, play action to Roberts, and he will throw it on the right side. That's Rogers, actually, and it'll be picked up by Van Noy. Cutler trying to force that one and just couldn't get it there. So the Bears defense needs to stop. Here is Riddick getting this to the left side. Stood up there by the Bears defense, and that will be a gain of 1. Here again, giving it a delayed handoff to Riddick, and he is swarmed on the inside. No gain. 3rd and 9. Stanford looking. Pressure in his face, and Mitch Unrin comes up with the sack, and that will pull the Lions out of field goal range, and we will see a punt here. But after taking that punt on the 14, Langford going to the right side on the screen play to the 40. The 45 pushed out at the 46. That's a big gain there by the young player. Dropping back, here's Cutler looking, clean pocket. One of the first moves we've seen all day. And Eddie Royal taking it down the sideline and steps out of bounds at the 35. Good out route there. 5 minutes left to play. Cutler is going to hike this one. Look, going to go over the middle to Eddie Royal again. Room there, but there is a flag on the play. It will be an illegal block in the back, so that will be coming back. And that's on Alshon Jeffrey. So it'll be 1st and 7. Looking here. Cutler dropping back. Looking. Throwing to the left side. Eddie Royal will come up with it. The defender had his back turned, never looked around, and it'll make it a 2nd and 2. Langford getting this one tackled, and he will be short, it looks like, 3rd and 1. Langford getting this one on 3rd down. He's trying to get through the 1st down, and he will be stopped. So the Bears will go for it. 4th and 1. One of the last plays if the Bears don't get this. And it's a quick throw out to Zach Miller. That's a 1st down to the 20, and that will be a new set of downs. So 1st and 10, play action. Cutler looking, going to throw out to Lasky, the fullback, going on the right side in the flat, and that will be again a 5. Ticking down to the 2-minute warning as Langford gets this one up the middle on the left side, and it will be no gain. Out of the pass, and that's going to be a slant picked off by Diggs, and we need to have a quick 3 and out against the Lions here. Pistol, Riddick, stopped and stood up by Christian Jones. 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, Stanford making some adjustments to the plays. He's still going to give it to Riddick on the right side, and he's not going to be able to fool Jones Quarty. A little bit of slowdown there, allowing McPhee to make the tackle. 3rd and 8. The Bears need one more stop, delay, handoff to Riddick, and he's hit once by Freeman, and it looks like Leonard Floyd comes up with it. So we had a minute 35 to put some points on the board. We need a touchdown here, field goal there to win, or the extra point to win. That was to Eddie Royal. There was a block in the back, though, on that pass by Zach Miller, so it's coming back. 1st and 10, dropping back. Cutler looking downfield. He's going to throw it to Kevin White. It's a 50-50 ball. He comes up with it using his body as leverage. So a little bit of I formation here. Play action. A lot of coverage here. And downfield, Moriaki finds a gap in that zone coverage as Cutler brought a lot of protection there to get the time to throw that downfield. 35 seconds left. Cutler pressure in his face, not the left side, and Wilson will go out of bounds there on the 4. Second goal, 31 seconds left. Cutler making adjustments at the line. Dropping back. Looking. Doesn't like what he sees. He's going to hold the ball and will be sacked by Robinson. Third and goal. Cutler looking. Throw on the left side, and Moriaki can't stay in bounds to go up the field. So it's fourth and goal. Last chance for the Bears. Play action. Cutler looking. Corner of the end zone. Moriaki will come down with it for a touchdown, and we will tie the game with that. And we are in business. We need the extra point. So here we go. Robbie Gould has had a lot of success this year from this range of both field goals and in extra points. Only had one block off the side. So here, hike, snap, and it will be good. The Bears will pull away within 1, and the Lions needs a miracle here in 10 seconds. So here's Stanford looking, and pressure in his face. He'll throw it out of bounds there, and it looks like he will have one more desperate play to go. We'll see what happens here. It's thrown quickly out, and it will be dropped there by Fuller. So it's a big game here as the Bears come back from a 20-3 deficit to win this 24-23. This is a big game here, our first division game this year, and we needed to put some points on the board and finally get this game into the win column in our first division game. So the biggest thing here is we just started slow again, and we gave up the ball a couple of times in the red zone. We need to protect the football. One of the biggest emphasis we'll go into week 5 with in our practice, but we did a fairly good job with our rookies. White did a good job converting the ball. Howard had a good run, and we've had a very good time in blocking from the left guard Cody Whitehair. But in the stats, Stanford 16-24, only 132 yards we kept him to and 2 touchdowns. Van Noy 5 tackles, 1 sack, 2 interceptions. But Cutler with those 3 interceptions are big, and Trevathan came out with a broken collarbone 6 to 8 weeks. But Langford was the star of this game. 17 carries, 79 yards, 4 receptions for 50 yards. So I will see you guys next time as we take on the 2-2 Colts in Indianapolis. Later, guys.